All right. So this week I'm super, super excited to be talking to you guys about a really, really important topic. And the topic is follow up. And the reason why follow up is so important because not many people, if any person, will actually, you'll tell them about Isogenics, they'll hand over your credit card, their credit card, and they'll get started straight away. So it's one thing to go and find people to do Isogenics. Either they come to you like a magnet because of what you're putting out there, or you approach them because you think it's suitable, even maybe they've been referred to you. What's really important is that you have a follow-up system so that the people, all your hard work can actually come to fruition. So I'm going to go through a few things, okay, with you about how to make follow-up easy, how to make, so we can give you a strategy, all right? Now for this week, I am sharing my screen and you can really see what goes on. Here we go. What is here? All right. Can you guys see the sales statistics? Jodes, you can't? No. All right. I'll do it again. There you go. You should be able to now. Can you see it now? Sales statistics. Awesome. All right. So the first thing I want to just share with you guys so that you know how important it is that 48% of sales people don't ever follow up with a prospect. And another really, really interesting fact is that 80% of sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact. Wow, isn't that huge? Like, to me, that is massive. All right, so 80% of sales are made between the 5th and 12th follow-up. All right, so how many of you are following up more than 5 times? So what's really important before we go anywhere is that you have a system in place. Now, every single one of you has a different system. I would love for you to write in the chat what current system you are using for follow-up now. Now, if you're not using a system, it doesn't matter. By the end of this call, you're going to find something that works for you. So some of you are going to use notebooks. Some of you are going to use spreadsheets. Some of you are going to use something like a computerized app. So always get a free one, but like Wunderlist, or even just your notes in your phone. And some of you might actually be using a calendar. What I want you to do is I want you to work out what works for you. If you use a whiteboard or you use a notebook, please make sure you take photos of it regularly on your phone so that if anything happened, you've got a backup, all right? So I think I want all of you guys to get really clear on how you're going to be following up, okay? For me personally, I have one big master spreadsheet, okay, and all of my prospects go in there. And then I have a hot and a warm list. So if someone is hot, they go onto the hot list. And if they're warm, they go into the warm list. So a warm is someone who's half interested. A hot is like, I'm gonna keep following them up and following them up and following them up until they get started. They're really interested. And I'm not even gonna lie. I've got pieces of paper like here, there, and everywhere, but I've got 2 central spots. Okay. And I really want you guys to make sure you get really clear with that. So the first thing is a follow-up strategy where everything's recorded for all of you, okay? The next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the timing of the follow-up, all right? So how long is it taking for you to follow up somebody? It is so important that you follow them up as soon as possible, all right? So I would say if you have spoken to someone and they've requested information, you need to get that information to them immediately, all right? If you have added them to a cleanse page, and I'm gonna go through this, you need to be checking in with them, following I always say, look, I'm going to put you on my cleanse page. It's called Healthy Living. I'll check in with you this evening or tomorrow, ask you if you've got any questions, and we'll go from there. If you've given someone information, you always need to book the next appointment. So I'm just going to give a massive credit to Greg. What I'm going to take you guys through now is a scripts. Okay, you can change them to suit yourself, but different types of follow-ups. This is in the file section. Greg made this. Guys, this does not change. This stuff is the same, all right? So in the file section of Team Free, and then basically what you would do is, what you do, guys, is open it up on a computer and look. You would literally copy and paste like that. All right. So the first thing is, you know, the initial relationship with the person. You're talking to them about how they feel, you're building connection, you're asking questions, your focus is on them. So often I get on calls with people and you just want to talk about yourself. I don't want you talking about yourself. The person doesn't really, as much as they love you, they're not really worried about you. They're worried about themselves. How is Isagenix going to help them? How is whatever you're doing going to help them? Now, sometimes we don't mention Isagenix. Sometimes we do. I just want to let you know, so the basis for this, if they don't know you're doing Isagenix, don't tell them unless they ask what it is you're doing. And a lot of the time, I just don't say the word Isagenix on any social media platform at all, or even in Messenger, because I want to actually talk to them. I want to build the relationship. Isagenix is the gold. You don't want to give them the gold too soon, okay? All right, so this one could be, an example is you were at a barbecue with someone, or at a party, or you've met someone somewhere, caught up with a friend, you've talked to them about their life, how they are. Okay, so I had a coffee with a girl today. She's beautiful. We went to the post office to get my Isagenix, and, you know, I have never mentioned it to her in a way of selling it or asking her to do it, but she's like, Rach, she's like, I think I need to get on this stuff. She goes, and I think my mum does as well. Now, I said nothing. I'm like, oh my gosh, you should. It's totally amazing. But I'm going to message her in a day or two and be like, hey, remember how you said that you and your mum might be interested? Well, I've been thinking about it, and, you know, I know that it would be great for you. Would you be interested in, you know, having a really good talk? Jodes, I'm going to show you where you can find all these. Okay. So these, just to recap, these are all in the file section of Team Free. Everything. All right. Beautiful. All right. So is everybody following me? Is everyone following me so far? We've met someone. We've connected with them. There's been some opportunities to share Isagenix. We've come back to them and a day later and said, hey, remember how you said you wanted to lose weight, or you're tired, or you really hate your job? I've actually got a solution that could work for you. All right. Perfect. Boom. And then go into your normal way. All right. So the next kind of way to follow up, all right, is sharing information about Isagenix and adding them to our cleanse page. I always think the goal is, if you can't do anything else, add them to the cleanse page, okay? So say something like this, all right? Let me know. So you've sent them a video about Isagenix. They want information, all right? You always have to make sure you know when they're going to watch the video. So let me know when you're able to watch the video, and get them to tell you when they'll watch it, and set the date, and then follow up. So I'm going to use beautiful Amy, all right? I've met Amy. I've connected with her. I've talked to her about Isagenix. I'm like, Amy, you know, she wants information. I'm like, Amy, I can send you a video. It's really short, couple of minutes. When can you watch the video for sure? She says, I can watch it tomorrow night. I'm like, great. Is it all right if I call you the next morning and we'll talk and we'll go over the video? Boom, done. All right. If for some reason that you can't get them to watch it, all right, this is the kind of thing you say, I know you're probably super busy. I just want to check in. Did you get a chance to watch the video? And by the way, how amazing is the healthy living page? Have you seen the results? Yeah. All right. For someone who doesn't respond, this is what you'd say. Hey, I know I sent you that video a few weeks ago, and you've been meaning to watch it. Be straight up with me. Is it something that doesn't interest you, or have you watched it and you've got an objection? It's totally okay. Just let me know. So you use that or kind of change it a little bit, but you've just got to be straight. I just say, look, I sent you a video a couple of weeks ago. Haven't heard back from you. Is Isagenix still on your radar, or is it not for you at the moment? Okay. All right. How you guys doing? Is this really helpful? Yeah, awesome. So when someone is not responding, okay, oh no, I've just said that. Sorry, I apologize. All right, so follow-up script number 3. So they've said yes, but there's a thing going on. Maybe they need to get paid. Maybe they need to check with their husband. Maybe they're going on holidays. That's really popular, all right? Or maybe they've got an event coming up. Okay, that's massive. So I always go with the you always want to get a confirmation. Okay, so with the husband, awesome. Are you going to be chatting to your husband tonight about it? And I say, would you like me to talk to him with you? Is there any information I can give you that is going to help you talk to him? I'm happy to answer his questions. If it's the price, how long do you think you'll need to wait to save? I want to put that in my diary so that I can, check in with you and we'll place that order then. All right. Or if it's an event, or if it's a party, an event, a holiday, I'll be like, so I always want to confirm. So you're going on the holidays on the 20th. You're back on the 30th. Do you want your pack waiting for you when you get home? Okay, so we need to put the order in on this day. If you give me all of your information, I can place the order for you on that day. All right, so you're just always searching, always locking in the next time. All right, and guys, I just want to let you know you don't have to be experts at this. It takes time. It's all about confidence and posture. And you just have to always be solving someone's problem, okay, and always asking good questions. And it's like you're leading a horse, okay? You're leading them to the next step. You're leading them to the next step. And what another thing I really like to do, I don't think it's written here, is I say the next step is that I'll get all your information and I'll place the order for you on whatever day they want, all right? All right. So this is really, really important. Okay, they've said yes, but they've got an objection. They want to do it, but they don't think they can afford it. Their husband says no. I don't like shakes, blah, blah, blah. All right. So the first thing is, before you do anything, all right, is just to breathe. Relax, chill out, know that it's not you, all right? An objection is them just wanting more information, okay? So if you're getting objections as well, you really should have a leader or the person who's enrolled, helped you get started on the call or in a 3-way message, because they'll help you. A third-party validation is so important, but felt, found. I would love all of you guys to get a Post-it note, all right, or get a whiteboard marker, all right, and wrote feel, felt, found on your whiteboard, your mirror, somewhere, okay? I know how you feel. I felt the same way, but what I found is, all right? And learn that. I want you to learn it. I know how you feel. I felt the same way, but what I found is that my husband loves that I'm on Isogenics. Once he saw how great it was for my health and my energy and the benefits, or what I found is that my husband and I have actually saved money, and he's not worried about the money anymore. Or I know how you feel. I felt the same way. What I found is that I still get to eat real food, and I love these shakes. They taste amazing. They fill me up, and they're good for me. Okay. Now, this is another thing. If I showed you someone that was in the same situation as you that couldn't start Isogenics, would you be interested in talking to them? Boom. 3-way call or straight in a message, guys. You don't have to answer all this stuff yourself, okay? So with the objections, I'd love to just, if you can write on a Post-it or on your whiteboard and just send me a personal picture, all right? I really want you guys getting into the system. Feel, felt, found. I say it all day long. It's just like the recipe, all right? We don't change the recipe. Okay, so the other thing for you guys, just with objections, go and Google objections, Isogenics or Tracy O'Malley objections on YouTube. There's so many different videos. All right. Actually, if you look in our customer how to build a business, it's the website that's in the pinned post. We've got the top 10 objections there and how to deal with them. And that's Greg. So you've got so many different things. All right. So this is really relevant, guys, to people that have been in Isogenics a while. All right. And you've got some inactives. Hey, Jono, I know you haven't been using Isogenics for the last couple of months. I can't help but feel that I didn't support you enough. Was there something I could have done better for you? How did you find the products? So this is obviously all Facebook Messenger or text message, but I always feel that phone calls are the best. Do you know what this is doing? This is taking responsibility off the person and any shame or any failure or any self-blame that they've failed, and you're just taking it for them. You're lifting the burden. And what you're doing is you're opening them up to shift the blame to you, and maybe that they'll give it another go. I love it. I use this all the time, okay? So for people on the Facebook page, I know you haven't been using Isogenics for a while, but you're still on the Healthy Living Facebook page. Are you still enjoying the page and enjoying everyone's transformations, or would you like me to remove you from the group? So this is people you've added to the cleanse page that have never said yes. So do you know why we're removing them? Because we know that people just watch and watch and watch. And we're not really going to remove them. You know, some people might want to be removed, but you're just kind of just stirring them a little bit. You're just putting a little bit of like FOMO there, okay, that they could be removed. Okay. All right. How's this going, guys? I'm going to turn the recording off soon, and we're going to talk about all of this, okay? So write down any questions you've got, okay? So referrals. I know you had an amazing experience in your 30 days, and I know that you're not interested in continuing to use Isogenics. However, if you know anyone that wants to lose weight, gain more energy, gain lean muscle, you know, I'll look after them, just let me know. So what happens is some people just come in for a quick fix, or maybe sometimes it's money that stops them, and, you know, we don't want that at all. But if you do have people who are turning off their account and, you know, you've really troubleshooted, you've worked it out, sometimes there's not much you can do, but always ask them for a referral, always. Okay, so this is somebody who has stopped, but there's a promotion, okay? I know you've stopped Isogenics and your account's now inactive, but I wanted to let you know if you're thinking about restarting, now's a great time. You know, there is free membership, or there's some seasonal shakes, or summer is approaching, or we've got a 14-day shred coming up, or maybe some things have changed in your life and you reconsider, blah, blah. All right? Really awesome way to make contact. Oh, who's ever had someone just go completely cold? They just stop messaging. It's like they've just disappeared off the face of the earth. You're like, what did I do? And you can see that they've read the message. I love Facebook. All right, so this is great. Okay, so people haven't responded to all your follow-ups. And can I just say that this works with non-Isogenics people as well, like sometimes my family and normal friends. Anyway, so listen to this. So, hi, how you going? I know I've sent you 8 messages. You haven't responded. I wanted to know, I'm guessing that you're either busy, or not interested in Isogenics. And if that's the case, just let me know. That's absolutely fine. Or I've actually said something to offend you. I know I get really passionate about Isogenics because of what it's done for me, my family, and my friends, and I've been a little over the top. I'm so sorry. To tell you the truth, if I've offended you, I'd hate it to interfere with our relationship. Whatever the reason, just let me know. I hope all is well. You can send this, you can totally reword it, or you can do what I do. Because I don't have time. I'm busy. I just write, have I offended you? I haven't heard from you in a while. And they come back pretty quick. But guys, what you're doing as well is you're giving them an out. You're taking the pressure off. You're lifting the burden. And you're just now reconnecting that relationship, okay? Because the most important thing is relationship, isn't it? All right? So I love this. And another thing that I also do, and this is probably a good one to write down in your notes, I just wanted to let you know I'm not giving up on you. How you doing? Or I'm not giving up on you. Are you ready to get started? I can be a little bit cheeky because I've got lots of posture and I just don't care. And you know what? I was like this even when I first started Isogenics. I was probably like this when I was born. You need to work out what works for you. But be bold, be courageous. You know, anyone who's got any fear, like, what are you really fearful of? You're not fearful of the no. There's something deeper. Go to work on the root cause of the problem. You have got a gift. The gift is Isogenics. It's changed your life, and now you want to help other people change their life. Unfortunately, not everyone wants your help, and not everyone wants Isogenics, and not everyone wants a better life. Okay? But your job is to go out there and find the ones who do. Build the relationship with them and follow up 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 until they say yes. All right? So whether you want to write a big, massive, beautiful message like this, or whether you just want to say, hey, Jodes, I haven't given up on you. You told me, 8 months ago you were sick of cutting people's hair, and although you love it, you just want to travel the world and inspire women to live their best life and, live a life of abundance and hang out in Fiji with our husbands, right? I haven't given up on you. Are you still wanting to do that, right? Do you think that I'm going to get a better response from her than just doing nothing? Imagine if every person that said no to me, I just stopped. There's an incredible leader in Isogenics, and he enrolled another incredible leader, and it was 18 follow-ups. 18. Okay. Make sure you're setting the reminders. Make sure you're following people up. Don't take it personally, all right? It is not you, okay? I promise you it's not you. All right, so what about when someone says no? I love this. I actually love this. So when someone says no, the more no's you receive, the clearer it will be to respond to the no's. The goal is to find out why they're saying no and build the relationship. Okay. All right, so awesome. You know what? It's totally fine. You're saying no. I'd just love to know why you're saying no. Okay? You want to know why? And then I love this. In the future, do a dedicated Facebook post answering their objection. Okay, don't tag them in it. but do it. So I'm going to go through a few of those with you guys now that I have been thinking about. Okay, so a common objection is price, yeah? How many people are getting the price objection? All right. So actually, before we go any further, if you guys are getting the same objection all the time, what I really want you to do is to check in with yourself. Is that the objection that you have deep down inside, and are you carrying on to them? Okay, because sometimes we often project our own objection onto other people. You know, if we think Isagenix is expensive, or that it's not, or that they won't be able to afford it, guess what? That's what happens. Okay. Sometimes a massive objection that people have is like, oh, they don't want to share Isagenix. You know, I've got a couple of people within the business at the moment going, oh, you know, I'm really struggling to build consultants, but they're great enrollers. But they're telling me that the people that they're enrolling, they don't want to share Isagenix. They don't need the money. Oh, they come from, you know, they've got high incomes, or they don't have kids anymore, blah, blah. So I just really want you guys to check in if you're getting some objection or roadblock. Is it you putting that there unintentionally? All right, so now let's go back to objections and how we can deal with them with social media. So if you're getting objection about money, right, and the cost, guess what you do? You do a Facebook post about how you are so surprised that this new system that's transforming your health, and make sure you put the relevant goals that that person has into your post. And the best thing is that you're saving money. All right. And make sure you back it up with a little bit like more substance. You know, someone is objecting shakes. All right. You're going to do a post about how you love your food. You're a foodie, but you're really excited to be, you know, you're just really enjoying these shakes. They're quick, they're easy, convenient, they taste amazing, but you still get to eat real food, you know. And with that, you could have a post about, you could do a couple of different ones. One post, you could be eating food, just saying you love your new system, nutrition system. You get all the benefits of being healthy, your weight loss, and eating whole foods. And then you've got, you know, but you've got some really, you're enjoying the shakes as well. Someone maybe for the business who says they don't have time to build the business, you could go and you could do a post just about how you're able to earn income from your mobile phone and the cracks of your life, and, you know, how you're just so, you're so happy to have found this. So that's the kind of thing, you know, if you've got a husband that's objecting, you know, maybe that you need to find out why he's objecting that and deal with that. What else? I'm just trying to think what other objections. If you've got some objections about network marketing, you know, you need to get a leader onto the phone, but you could definitely talk about how you really love this industry and how all the things that you love about it, you know, about so I would always be talking about the community, the support, and sharing the results and going back to that person. All right. Now don't tag them in it, just post it. I guarantee they'll see it. All right. All right. Let me just stop the share. I've got a few more things and I need to just check the chat. Oh yeah, there we go. Beautiful. All right, so the other thing that I want to share with you guys quickly. All right, so a few strategies that can enhance your follow-up. All right, your own Facebook profile. You know, are you sharing Isagenix on your profile? All right, because guess what? All your hot prospects and even your warm prospects, you know, they're watching your profile. So make sure, and I'm going to go through this in more detail on another call, but make sure your profile is bright. Make sure you're sharing your solutions. Make sure you're sharing the positives. Make sure you're branding yourself and you're showing up. Do people know the solutions that Isagenix offers? If I was to go right now onto all of your social medias, or, you know, someone was to mention you to me, Would I know that you have recently transformed your health, that you have an online business, that you help other people get energy, lose weight, earn money from home? You know, I don't need to go and check your social media. You need to just ask yourself, is that the image you're putting out there? All right. The next question is, would you enroll with you? Would you want to be supported with you? Now, I know a couple of you have just got some voices going in your head that you're not good enough, you're a bad coach, you know, maybe someone else, you know, they'd be better off with someone else. I want to squash that. That's not true. You're an incredible, amazing person. You're on this call, all right? What I'm really asking is, you know, are you committed to your new team members, to their success, their results, okay? Not are you good enough, because you are all good enough. And then I quickly want to talk to you about healthy living, all right? This is so important. This is like the follow-up as well, all right? We've got a cleanse group, healthy living. It's only as effective as you make it. When you post, when you comment, do you know that your friends get notifications of that? It shows that you are supporting people. They don't know how many people you've enrolled. They don't know if Amy's there, your enrollment, or Greg and Rachel's. They don't know who's enrolled who. Don't just like something. No notifications get sent. But when you post, when you comment, when you do a live, boom. So all your prospects are sitting there going, oh, Christine's really supportive. Gee, she adds great value to that page. She's amazing. But that page is only effective as you use it. I love Louisa. She's posting once a week her results from the week before. There's no coincidence why all of her people are enrolling, all right? And it's because of how she's showing up. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to share their results weekly on Healthy Living and their personal page. A couple of questions, and then we're going to turn it off. How many people are you adding to the cleanse group each week? Can you increase it? How many are you following these people up? 24 hours, weekly, monthly? Are you putting them on our call, like on a 3-way call, or doing the ad tag ATM? So ad tag message, yeah? Are you doing that? How many times are you posting in the group? What are you posting about? You know, and how are you commenting, and are you recognizing your team and your cleansers for things on the cleanse page? And I'm just actually going to post that into the thread here, and I'm going to post that for everybody. All right, guys, this is going to be recorded, so you...
Absolutely key is always ask for permission. So in all situations in this business, continue to ask people for permission. You know, when you're sharing the pack with them, you've got a 30-day, a premium, and an ultimate, and you share with them those packs, and you say to them, based on like my recommendations, I believe this is best for you, but I'm going to leave it up to you. What would you decide? So you're always asking their permission at all times, you know, and you're guiding them each step. But when you're focused on follow-up, if you think about this, between 5 and 12 follow-ups is 80%, which what Rach said, right? If you have 1 year, you've got 12 months in a year. So if you follow up with someone every month, once a month, surely they will enroll within that year. If they don't enroll within that year, just keep following up with them. But that's what I do. I focus on, I'm going to touch base with every single person once a month and just check in, see how they're going. So always ask for permission if you can follow up with them. Anyway,